Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damola Lao, and if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome to my channel. I film about my life in Canada and a host of other things. Just stay tuned to this channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe now and share my videos with your friend and your loved ones. Pardon me if my voice sounds somehow. I have a cold and I'm trying to deal with it, but we're good by the grace of God. So in today's video, I saw a comment on Instagram on somebody's post, and it was about building a community. In fact, let me read it out to you guys. So this person was under somebody's comment and said, "I'm new in Canada, married with a baby, and a strong community is what I need." And the person was kind of trying to find out how to build a strong community here in Canada, or whether you've relocated or something and you're trying to build a new community where you relocated to. So I'm like, let me jump on this because it's a good video to shoot. And since I am also an immigrant like this person, so I'm still a new immigrant. So if you're watching my video for the first time, yes, I came to Canada last year in May, and so many other things. You can check out my videos where I talked about my life as a new immigrant, how I got so many stuff as a new immigrant. The videos are all up in my channel, so please do well to look it up in case you're a new person or a new subscriber on my channel. So this person was complaining. I'm guessing that this person feels lonely because Canada can be very, very lonely. Imagine you come to Canada and you're singing lonely at the top, beg, 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 beg.
Lonely at the top, beg, 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 beg.
You're lonely in Canada and you feel very, very lonely. It's actually not a good feeling because we also face the same thing, myself and my husband, when we came here. And I want to tell you tips, like my own life story, let me put it that way, my own experiences trying to find a community here in Canada, trying to find a community here in Calgary, because I stay in Calgary in Alberta. So let us jump right into the video so that we don't waste too much time. How can you as a newcomer find a community here in Canada? Or how have I found a community here in Canada? Because I'm trying to share my own experiences. And I hope that somebody learns from it and somebody finds this useful to be able to utilize this information. Now, the first thing I think we did, because I'm sharing from my experience. So the first thing we did was when we got here, or before we even got here, while we're still in Nigeria, we tried to join a community. So what I mean is this: there are actually several communities on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on social media. You will definitely find, like, before you move, try to find out, is there a Nigerian community wherever you're landing? Because I know some people might not likely land where they have family, and you can have your own reasons why you're not landing where your family members are, or your friends are, or your support system that you supposedly should have had in Canada. And you're just landing where you know nobody. Like us, we landed, we didn't know anybody. But before we left Nigeria, we joined all these groups. I'm very big on groups. Like, I think I've said it in several of my videos. And that's because I have gained a lot from all of these groups. So we joined all of these groups, and I joined all these Nigerians in Alberta, Nigerians in Calgary, all of these groups as I saw them, because from the start of my application, I had actually been joining groups. So all these other groups, they'll just tell you when you get your approval, do you want to join this group? And then you opt in to join all of these groups. And you can find them on Telegram, you can find them on Nairaland if you're still in Nigeria. You can find them, like, just look up somebody on Instagram. Maybe you know how people just have this Instagram name, somebody in Canada, Nigerians in Canada, or Nigerians in Alberta. You will find somebody who has created a group. You can reach out, send a DM and all of that, and you find these groups. I'm stressing because some people feel like, okay, where do I find these groups? So you can find these groups on Instagram, you can find them on social media. And we reached out and I got added to some of these groups. In fact, that was where I found somebody that housed us before we got our own apartment. You can see that people are really nice. Like, God bless them. God bless. If you are watching, Remy, God bless you and your husband. They actually housed us for a whole week before we found our apartment without collecting a dime. This is somebody I didn't know from anywhere. I only met her on the group. And they were so kind to allow us stay in their house for the first week before we actually got our own place. So all of these groups are really, really useful, and that is how you build a community. Another thing I would say stressing this community is that all of my friends that I have really been close to here, I found them on groups. I understand that you might not find somebody that is of like mind with you, but you have to keep trying. So my friends here, it's maybe somebody just made a comment and I sent a message, or somebody sent you a message from the group to say, oh, hi, can I ask you some questions? I just recently landed. Are you able to answer my questions? And that was how I became close to some people. I have a friend that we met on the group, that we met through yam. I want to buy yam. This person wants to buy yam. Okay, can we get the yams together? And this person says, oh, don't worry, I'll get the yam. I'm driving, I'll bring the yams to your house. And that was how we became friends. Seriously, like, I know that it's hard to make friends as adults, especially when you're in a new place. But these communities can give you support system. They can be your rock whenever you're down, because you're probably going through the same thing. That is why you're all in the same community. So you can find friends from these social media communities wherever you find yourself. Just join one. Join one and try to reach out. Try to also be there for somebody. Talk on the groups. I'm not saying be a nuisance. I'm saying just talk on the groups. Find somebody that you can relate to, and you guys can pick it up from there. So the next thing I will say is that before you leave, or maybe after you have left, for people that are in Nigeria, like, you don't tell people when you're traveling, when you want to jackpot, that's the way you put it. When you want to jackpot, or when you want to leave your country, you don't inform anybody. When you get to wherever you are going to, the country you are going to, Canada, UK, anywhere, and you have landed, you're there, try to reach out to somebody you know that has probably said something about, oh, I have a cousin in this place, I have a friend in this place, I have this person, or I know this person here, because they can be very, very helpful, honestly. So for our own experience, when we got here, because while we were living, we had so many issues before we left Nigeria. It's after we got here that we started reaching out to people to say, oh, we have arrived in Canada, or we have done this. And then my mom-in-law was like, oh, I think my neighbor says that her daughter is in Canada. Let me reach out to this person. And then she reaches out to the neighbor, and the neighbor, apparently the daughter is in Calgary, and the daughter lives just like 5 minutes away from us. And from henceforth, like from that day, they have become our family. They made sure to support us. They made sure to make us settled. Until date, you see all this Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything, we celebrate it in their house, because they've been here for quite some time. They've been here for close to 15 years. And we are just arriving. So they have all the information. They have all of the support system on ground to actually make us comfortable in the way that we wanted. So you don't know, somebody in your family or somebody, your friend might say, oh, I have somebody in this place in Canada or wherever you landed, and they'll reach out to the person to help you, to support you. That way you'll be settled. So I know it's hard for people to say, oh, I'm leaving to this country, and then you tell the whole world. I'm not saying so. I'm saying when you land, if these people are still receptive towards you, try to tell them, oh, the family you say you have here, can I get their contact? Can I get their contact? Can you help me tell them that I have landed, and all of that? And you don't know, all of these things might work, and you will get the support system that you need. That's number 2. Now, the third one is religious communities. See, when you land in Canada or wherever you're landing, try to join all these religious communities. Go to church. When we came, I'm going to be using my experience actually, because all of these things, I've seen them happen. When we came, we met this family that provided us support. They told us about their church, and they said, oh, do we want to come to their church and all? And it wasn't by force. That's the thing. They don't force you. But then when you reach out to them, you see that, oh, the support is really, really overwhelming. And one member of this church, one member of the welfare will just come today and say, sister this, we just wanted to greet you, to check in on you. And they don't come empty-handed, though. they come with bags for you to say, oh, this is for you to settle in. The next day another person comes in to say, oh, brother, this, how are you guys doing? We just brought this. Like, people start to reach out to you because of the like, it's a fold that they just want you to feel welcomed. They just want you to feel loved because they understand whatever thing you have gone through. And that's why I said I've not really seen any Nigerian that will make me say in this Canada that I don't want to be close to Nigerians, because it's the Nigerians that I find here that have provided me the love and the support that I really, really craved. And I got it from them. I know that you can get support and love from everywhere else, but from experience, I have seen Nigerians raise help and raise support for me. And that which are found in all of these places I'm mentioning. So you can get the love and the support. Just join a church or join a mosque. Go to any religious community and say, oh, I'm new. When they say newcomer, don't sit down and say, I'm not a newcomer. Stand up. When they say newcomer, show up and say, I'm a newcomer. Introduce yourself. I just came here with my family. And if they say, do you need any, see, they say this thing a lot, and they say, do you need any help? Do you need any support? Please reach out to us. Please reach out if you need the help and the support. They will not say, why are you asking me for help? Or this one just came, is already asking for help. No, they know how it is here. That when you get here, you need everybody to make you settled. So reach out. Talk to anybody that you see that is available to talk to you. Try to talk to them, and then they would help you. They will support you. I'm talking too much here. Okay, the next point. So another thing that I think can help is if you have interest groups. Like, what I mean with interest group is, my husband loves to play ball, and he looked up Facebook sports, and that was how he got to start playing ball with people. These people were not, he started with people that were not Nigerians, and he was playing with them until he graduated to see that, oh, Nigerians also have this support group on Facebook. Find them. All of this interest group, all of this support group. Once you join, don't just fold your hands after joining and say, oh, I don't have friends. You to mix with them. It takes two to tango. If you're looking for friends, if you're looking for support, you have to extend a hand of fellowship. So mix with them. Don't say, oh, this person is not part of my community. And I will touch on that. This person is not part of my community, and you say, oh, this person is not Nigerian, I can't talk to this person. Please mix with them. Try to speak with them. Try to mingle. That was what my husband did. And today, if we go to grocery shopping, somebody will just pass and say, ah, guy now. And then I'm like, where do you know this person from? He say, ah, we play ball together. Really, it happens very, very often. And every single time I'm like, oh, he has also built a community just by playing sports. So if you know you have interest in something, maybe you are a medical person and there's a medical association, join. If you like basketball, find out on Facebook when you get here, basketball community, go for their meetings, attend, and try to also be open. Don't go and be folding your hand there. If you're folding your hand there, nobody wants to be friends with you. So that way you are building your community gradually. Now, I was talking about having to find friends from other communities. Really, you cannot be friends with Nigerians forever. Somebody like me, I've not really had any friend that I'll say, oh, this person is really my friend and it is not from Nigeria or is from another country. That's because I've not been going out often. And I've started going to school now. My classmates, there's no Nigerian, there's no black person. I'm the only black person, I'm the only Nigerian. So right now I started making friends with my classmates, such that if they say something, oh, we chat about it, we laugh about it, which brings me to another point. See, if you want to make friends with another community or Canadians, they like to make small talk. So you should learn to actually make small talks with them. If they talk about something, try to learn about it. Maybe this person talked about this thing today. You already feel like, oh, this is this person's interest. Try to also make those small talks. Research about the small talks so that you have something to contribute. So when I got to school my first day, I really also was folding hands because I didn't know what to expect. And when my classmates started opening up to me, I also started opening up to them gradually. And there's this Indian girl in my class, and then she comes to tell me, oh, I have a Nigerian roommate, and she used to make rice, jollof rice for me. This girl was pronouncing all these things very well. She makes egusi, pepper soup, this. I was looking at this babe like, okay, this one is already a Nigerian. And Thanksgiving came and then she was like, are you going to bring me jollof rice to class? Why not? Everybody's looking for a friend now. I'm not like saying you should force yourself on them, but try to also be friendly. And I took jollof rice to the class and she didn't eat it alone. She ate it with some of my other classmates who were now asking me, oh, your jollof rice is spicy. I've heard about this. Do you know Burna Boy? Do you know? That's how we spark up a conversation. And you just need to be open. You need to be open to find all of these friends or community that you're looking for. Now, another place to find this friendship or community is by speaking to your neighbors. So let's say you live in a condo or you live where you really can find people and you meet up in the elevator. I know that some Canadians like to do things on their own. They don't like to talk and all. But if you see somebody on the bus, because you will find, if you see somebody on the bus, on the train, in the elevator, trying to make small talks with you, also engage the person. So another place where you can find friendships that you need or community that you need is on social media again. So if, for example, maybe you have arrived in Calgary or you've arrived anywhere else and you're posting a picture online, that's when you already have the lever to post it, because this one, not many people would love to do it so that they don't get to be billed. To avoid billing, people don't do this, to let them know that I've left the country. But if you already have the lever to post your location, when you post your picture, add your location to it. You never can tell. Somebody might reach out to you to say, oh, you're also in Calgary. I like you, or I've been trying to meet you, especially for people that are even looking for love, because I heard that there's no love in the abroad. So, but seriously now, if you're trying to find friends, community, spouse, put your location on the picture that you post. You post a fine picture and nobody knows where you are. You now put around the world or something. Put your location. Let them know that you're in Calgary, or let them know that you are in anywhere you want to put it. Let them know that you're here and put your location. From there, somebody might see you and see your location, and the person is like, oh, I love this person, and I can reach out and say, oh, can we grab some coffee? Can we eat out and all of that? And you have found somebody that you want. You have found the community that you're looking for. But honestly and seriously, this can work. So you can try it. Try it out. If you already have the chest that you know nobody's gonna bill you because of your location, put this out and say, location Alberta, location Ontario, and wherever you are, and somebody can find you there. Try it today and thank me later. Okay, another place where you can find a community is by maybe talking to your children's friends. So you know your child goes to school, your child goes to daycare, you find out that there are some people there that come to also drop their kids, and they say hello to you, say hello back, they make small talks with you, you make small talks too. So my son goes to daycare and there's this lady who brings her kids. She has 2 kids in my son's daycare, and when we go there, she tries to say, oh, Nathan does this, Nathan does that. My son is Nathan. And then she said, Nathan does this, Nathan does that. Oh, I love this. And I also try to talk to her so that we'll make small talk now. And one of the days, I went to pick my son and it was about to rain. And going to pick him, we used the stroller back home because it's not so far. And this lady says, oh, can I drop you home? Thank you, I appreciate. And she carries us in her car and drops us home. And that was how we started talking in the car. She was like, so what do you do for work? And it sparked up a conversation. We're not so close. We only see at the daycare. Right now, I don't even pick him up at the daycare anymore. His father does that. But all of those little conversation can bring about the community and the friendship that you want. I'm sure if her kids wants to do a birthday party, she's going to invite my son. And if I want to do something, although I did not invite her, that time we did not know each other. But if I want to do something, I would, and I'm supposed to invite the daycare people, I would definitely also send her an invitation to say, oh, my child wants to celebrate his birthday and your daughter is invited. That's how people make community here in Canada. Really, it's hard, I know. It's really hard. Especially if you're an introvert. Me, I'm in between. My friend used to call me a social butterfly, but then me, I'm in between. I can see you today and really smile, especially if I'm in a good mood. And I can be all up in my business the next day. But you can't come to a new country and stay on your own. I don't want this video to be too long, but I want you to know that it's really something you need. You need a community, especially when you come here, because Canada can sometimes be very depressing, especially during winter when you have nobody to talk to. I know you can talk to your families back home. That's another good way to do it. You can call your family. Good thing is that you're here and the network is good. The data is kind of unlimited, and you can talk to your family back home. Maybe schedule a time to say, oh, I'm reaching out for my family on video call, and you speak to them. And your friends, I know that sometimes you might lose the friendship that you have from back home because the time difference is a lot, trying to reconnect back and all. But if you can hold on to the friendships that you have back home, also do that, so that when you are depressed, you still find somebody to talk to from home before you actually make all these connections that you get here. Seriously, it took us a while. It took me a while, apart from the people that we got to know that they were here. It took me a while before I finally found those friendships that I wanted, the community and the love that I really wanted. And when I got it, or I'm still building it, because there are some times that you meet up with somebody and then you be like, oh, I don't think I'm enjoying this friendship. You move away. You actually cannot be friends with everybody, so you need to especially pick somebody that is like you, that you have like minds. So if you're not comfortable with this person or this friendship that you made, you might shift away to find somebody else. But all of these ways are places, or all of these points that I have touched on are places or ways that you can find the community, the love, and the support that you need. And everyone is fairly new here. Almost everybody is new. So as you are finding the friendship, somebody else is also finding. And if you find somebody that doesn't fit, you definitely won't match. But I can tell you that one thing that we did was that we prayed for the gift of men before we even left our country. And God showed up in the sense of giving us gift of men. So before you even move away from your country, try to pray for the gift of men, such that when you get here, God will raise armies, like the ones you didn't even think of. The support you didn't imagine you will get, God will raise that for you. And in fact, you will not be depressed. You will not be sad. Because when you have all the support left, right, and center, when it comes to summer and they are doing summer barbecue here, you're there. Summer this year, you're gone. Potluck here, you're already there, and all of that. And it will just make your life easier. Having a community makes your life easier. You're able to drop your kids with them. You're able to spend time with them, and you guys are able to share ideas, share so many things that will help your life, because that's why you need the support here. If you don't have support in Canada, really, you might suffer. It's not even you will suffer, because you need all this information that this support system is going to give you. You need all the love, because you can't do life alone. So you need all of these things, and I'm sure that if you have used some of these points or all of these pointers that I have given in this video, definitely get the support and the community that you are finding. Hopefully. I pray for you. Fingers crossed. And if you use all of these tips or some of these tips and you're able to find some of the friendship that you want, you can reach out to me or let me know how you have found your friends, especially if you've been here for a while and you have community, you have support. You can also drop some pointers in the comment section to help somebody that is watching this video, because please, we need somebody. Everybody needs somebody around. So drop your comment in the comment section. Also, like this video and share with somebody you know is moving across country from your family and needs the love and the support that they would love to get. Whew. So thank you for watching this video. I am sure that it has been very helpful to you, and if this has been helpful, drop a comment in the comment section. Till I come your way next time, thank you for watching this video again. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and please share this video with somebody that needs it. God bless you.